Hey everyone, it's Ryzen.
And Bliss.
And I mean, there's not much to recap in this game. So the Patriots lose in pretty humiliating fashion. They got their ass kicked.
47 to 17.
Oh god, this game was over after like this third drive.
In any other situation, the head coach would be fired.
Our defensive coach would certainly be fired. Oh my god, how do you give up
Seven.
Actually, it's
Seven?
really... Nah,
Seven.
I think it was 6 touchdowns. I think it was they scored on 6 drives on 6 touchdowns. I don't know. They scored a lot. They scored on every drive. Man, the lack of speed on this defense showed up, man. These guys are slow. Like guys like Hightower, man. McCourty's lost all of his speed. You know, Van Noy is slow out there. Like, it's got to be addressed.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
They need fast guys. They need big guys. Hopefully they'll address it in the offseason.
You got a lot of addressing to do, that's for sure. But
that's the
whatever.
biggest obvious.
At the end of the year, though, at the end of the day, this was a rebuilding team, and to make the wild card round is actually a win. Like, this is a good year for the Patriots. And Mac Jones had a pretty good game. For his first playoff game, he threw 2 touchdowns, like, 240 yards, something like that.
I would say it was pretty solid.
It was a good game for him, yeah. It was a good game.
To play in
the cold.
brutal cold weather, I thought he was pretty good.
I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, he showed up.
A good to great game for him, you know. Now, if you just look at the stat line, there's 2 picks. Those picks are misleading. The one was a tip drill. Not the best read, but it was a one-on-one. Henry's got to box the guy out better.
Yeah.
But whatever. But the other one was definitely not on Mac. That's a perfect throw. That's a good throw to Aguilar that, for some reason, Aguilar gives a pretty pathetic effort on the ball. But it's just Hyde comes out of nowhere and makes a great play.
I still don't know where the guy came from.
I don't even know how he made that interception.
I don't either.
That's just a fluky, great play.
It was like in the Super Bowl against the Rams when Jason McCourty ran halfway across the field and made that crazy play.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it
happens.
It happens. But other than that, he was great. So, I mean, I think the offense is in good hands going forward under Jones. So,
absolutely.
The offense played well enough to be able to win the game. Let me put it to you that way.
Yeah, Bourne had a really nice night.
Bourne had a good night. Absolutely. He was fantastic. Buffalo scored on every drive. I mean, there's no point going through it because literally every drive is, Buffalo scores. Buffalo scores. Buffalo scores.
There's nothing.
I mean,
if we had a defensive coach, I would assume the person would have been fired, but there is no
right
defensive
now
coach.
It's his kid calling the plays. That's the implication. So he should probably be fired after this game.
That was pathetic.
He should probably be fired. I mean, they got torched by Singletary on the ground.
And Jackson did get torched by Diggs pretty bad in this game.
He did at times, but I mean, frankly, the whole team was bad. Honestly, I think the biggest disappointment is really a lot of lack of effort on the defense.
Yeah.
Just guys standing around giving up on plays. Yeah, it looked like the cold affected them and they didn't want to be there, which is sad because the offense didn't look like that.
No, the offense played with pep.
Even in the last 2 minutes, they still trying.
They still played. They
were
still
playing
scored.
hard.
They still scored at the
Stevenson
end.
running hard at the end of the game. I mean,
they all played hard.
But the defense, it's like they didn't want to be there. They didn't care. I don't know.
It was very strange.
Just their body language was bad.
I just haven't seen the defense play that bad under Bill.
I don't know. It's weird. But, I mean, the Bills creamed us, so, I mean,
congrats
they're
to you guys.
probably very happy. It's probably been 20 years of pain, but I don't think this erases all that pain, though. Jesus, the Patriots have dominated this sport team for so goddamn long. So it must feel nice, but
yeah,
man,
they definitely they won this one. They kicked our ass.
They did kick our ass. But I'm sure that doesn't erase 20 years of just getting tortured by this team, unfortunately.
Yeah. They just clicked.
But this feels good right now.
The Bills just clicked at the right time this year.
They did. They got good at the very end.
Unlike us, who fell apart after the bye.
No, I still don't know if the Bills are going to make the Super Bowl because they probably have to go through Kansas City. That's going to be really hard because the Bills they're not, I don't think they're designed to beat Kansas City.
Their offense is just as high-flying as Buffalo's is, if not more.
I mean, which is funny because they've designed a team theoretically to keep up with Kansas City.
Right.
But I really think you need to be able to run the ball better if you're going to because you got to keep Mahomes off the field. They're going to have to limit possessions.
Right.
And I don't think Buffalo's that kind of team. So, I mean, they could maybe win a shootout with Kansas City.
And that's maybe what that game turns into.
But
probably would be. I
But
don't
I would
know.
put my money on Mahomes in Kansas City in that game.
Yeah, I would too.
If it's a shootout.
And they would have to travel to Kansas
I know
City.
Buffalo kicked the shit out of Kansas City early in the year, but man, that was a really bad Kansas City team.
KC is lights out now.
They're not like that now.
No, they're lights out.
They're back to, I think, the best team in the conference now.
Yeah.
I know this Tennessee, but
They surprised me this year. With all the injuries, that team is somehow the number 1 seed. Really shocks me. Vrabel's done a magnificent job turning a horrible situation into something. It really shocks me.
So, I mean, pretty much the only thing I can say about the Bills that were bad today was Tyler Bass. He sucked. He was really bad. He missed 2 extra points, should have missed 3. He hit the upright on the third one, on his last extra point, and it should have been no good, but he got lucky and it happened to go in. But gotta address that if you're Buffalo. Oh, and the other thing is, I don't understand the last touchdown drive for Buffalo. Not scoring, I don't care about that. You want to run up the score, whatever. I mean,
have fun.
Have fun.
Right.
It's our fault. We should stop you. You know.
But
that's the way I've always said it.
Doing the trick play at the end.
But calling a trick play action pass to your left tackle, why?
Why not save that for like the division or a championship game?
Save that for the Kansas City game when you might actually need it. When you're behind, you're gonna need a desperate play.
Right.
Why call that in that situation? It's just weird.
It was a total garbage time score, so it's kind of meaningless.
It is. It's weird. It's like when the Kansas City had Dante Poe throw a touchdown when they were like blowing. I don't even remember. I don't remember who they were playing. They were blowing somebody out, and they threw that in a meaningless game at that point.
Yeah, I remember that play.
Why waste that there? It'd be like if Patriots called the double pass to Edelman in a 50-0 game. Why?
Right. They saved that for a big game against the Ravens.
You save those kinds of things when you need them. So
yeah,
that
just seems kind of
to
silly.
me. That was weird. I know they're trying to rub it in, but okay. I think there's more valuable things you could be doing with those kinds of plays. You know, save those in your back pocket. But whatever. I mean, we've run up the score plenty of times, so it is what it is. Stop the other team.
Right. It's simple.
We have nobody to blame. I mean, they have nobody to blame but themselves.
Yeah, piss poor defense
all around. You know, it is what it is.
Man, it's 11:30. That was long.
Yeah, it was long. There was actually only like 8 drives per team in this game. Buffalo, I think, only had 7 drives.
The thing, it feels like it was so lopsided because the Patriots were barely on the field.
Yeah, they were barely on the field. I mean, they had 8 drives too, but
they just were barely on the field when
we scored like half our drives, so the offense was good.
Yeah, they played well.
Mac Jones was good.
The defense just lost all their brain cells.
The defense just like had a heart attack on the field. It's weird.
Yeah. Their brain cells just left.
I don't know. It's like they just had a heart attack on the field. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. There's some needs they can address. We weren't supposed to win the Super Bowl anyway. We weren't supposed to make the Super Bowl. It was debatable whether we were going to make the playoffs at the beginning of the year. We were supposed to push for a wild card team. We ended up being a wild card team, but we actually competed for the division. So I think it's a very successful year, frankly.
Yeah, with a new quarterback, I think it was very successful.
And I liked what I saw out of Mac today. So I think he's good. I think he should be Rookie of the Year. But they're probably going to give it to Jamar Chase. So.
Because the Bengals actually won their game, so.
Because the Bengals won their division, so I think that's what's going to be the tiebreaker, unfortunately.
And Chase had 100 yards plus again today, so.
Yeah, they don't count playoff games, so.
Oh, it's just the regular season.
They only count the regular season, but.
Yeah, so who knows who will get it?
No, they're going to give it to Chase. I know they're going to give it to Chase because that 200-yard freaking game he had, and Jones kind of regressed in the last 4 games, but still, I mean, 3,800 yards. 24 touchdowns, or is it 23 touchdowns, and only 13 picks for a rookie. Look, that's to me, that's Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's solid.
They had a winning record. They got to the playoffs.
Made a wild card, whatever.
Success in my mind.
He's certainly going to be at least the runner-up to Rookie of the Year, and that's impressive. So.
And now we have a future to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be fine. We just got to get some speed on defense.
And they
get a real number 1 receiver.
It would be nice if they got a slot receiver too.
You don't need a slot receiver. You got Myers.
I guess he's a slot receiver.
He's basically a slot receiver, yeah. I mean, you can get another one if you want, but I mean, what
they need a deep threat.
They need a real deep threat.
That's better than what Aguilar is. He needs to go bye-bye.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're locked into a long contract. They might want to look to see if somebody wants to trade for him.
Yeah, him and Harry, please.
Well, Harry, you just give away, frankly. But Aguilar, you might get something for him.
Smith is also a 4-year contract.
Yeah, but Smith, I think, is going to be better in the long run than Aguilar. Smith, I think, just needs another year to get used to the place, but whatever. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just.
Their two best
I
pickups.
just flap my gums.
Their two best pickups, in my opinion, on offense were Hunter Henry and Kendrick Bourne have been fantastic this year.
Kendrick Bourne's been amazing.
Hunter Henry had the best season of his career.
He did have a bad drop in
the end, yeah.
Whatever.
He had that one good catch down the sideline.
Bourne was amazing. I don't know why they weren't calling those red zone plays to him all year.
Maybe they will next year.
Maybe they will now. He's been good. So, whatever. We're gonna end this here. There's really not much to talk about. The Patriots suck. I mean, it's what it is on defense. But
you
yeah,
finally got
future's
it.
bright.
You finally kicked the shit out of the team,
They did
Buffalo.
kick the shit out of us.
Must feel good.
It's more funny than anything.
It must feel good for Buffalo.
But whatever. I mean, whatever. You can't say we didn't have it coming after all the shit we put you through. So.
Good luck down the stretch,
Yeah,
boys.
fun. We'll see what they can. If they can beat Kansas City, or I don't know, maybe Pittsburgh will do them a favor and beat Kansas City. If Pittsburgh does win and beat Kansas City, then all of a sudden I switched. I think Buffalo is probably the favorite to make the Super Bowl, but
because of right now, the Bengals would go to Tennessee, right? If KC wins,
yes, because they play the lowest remaining seed.
So they would go play the Titans. That's an interesting matchup.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think either, it's probably either Kansas City or Tennessee is going to make the Super Bowl. Maybe Cincinnati could.
It'd be pretty funny if it was a rematch.
Buffalo could, theoretically. I mean, they could.
I think if Buffalo made the Super Bowl and Tampa Bay was there.
Oh, God. Can you imagine if Brady does it to him again?
I don't know, man.
If Buffalo does make the Super Bowl, you guys better win. Because, Jesus Christ, give your fan base something.
I know, right?
They made the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and lost. And 3 of them were blowouts. Holy cow.
Well, the Patriots made it twice, too, and also got blown out in
Yeah,
their
we got
losses.
creamed.
So.
But then we won 6 of them, so, whatever. I know there's probably going to be some Patriots fans that are pretty pissed off or upset. Don't be. We weren't supposed to be that competitive in the playoffs. It's fine. We have 6 Super Bowl rings. We're fine.
We've been the division leaders for how many goddamn years?
We've got a franchise quarterback going forward. Really, it's fine.
Yeah.
Relax. It's a rebuilding year. Teams don't make the playoffs in their rebuilding year. The fact that we did is amazing. It is a testament to how good the team's coaching staff generally is, other than tonight.
Right, when they lose their minds.
When the defense sucked, but Belichick himself got this team coached well enough to make a run at the playoffs. That's impressive.
Yeah.
We just need some speed, and we'll be fine.
If Vrabel does make the Super Bowl, I would call him Coach of the Year.
Oh, they only count regular season.
Combined, I would make him Coach of the Year for bringing that team to a Super Bowl.
I still think Belichick should be Coach of the Year.
For the regular season.
For the regular. Well, there is no Coach of the Year for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Or the playoffs, but whatever. I don't know. It is what it is. So, we lose. It's the end of the season. I don't know if we're going to do any more videos of the rest of the playoffs. The playoffs are so weird this year that it's hard to predict anything.
And they generally haven't gotten great views in the past when we've done...
Yeah, people don't seem to be too interested in our random
playoff videos.
Picks. So.
If you want to see them, show your support on this one.
If you want to see them, comment below, and then
let us know.
We'll do them. But
if
otherwise,
not, this will be it.
Because we did them last year because the Patriots weren't in the playoffs. I mean, we'll do a Super Bowl coverage, obviously.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
But I don't know.
If you guys want to see playoff coverage,
if you want to see playoff predictions,
let us know. We'll do them.
Then we can do them. But for starting, next week. Other than that, I guess that'll do it. So it's been a fun year, and we'll see you for the Super Bowl coverage, and then
a few months later, we'll see what happens.
And whatever.
The draft sucks this year, so.
Well, we'll see if they can nail some picks on defense, especially.
Yeah, there's no good quarterback and there's no good receivers.
Yeah,
so.
We don't need a quarterback. We got quarterback. Mac's the future. He's good.
I want his jersey. I still can't get one.
Whatever. He had a good game tonight. He had a real good game. All right. Take care.